Alright guys, basically today I'm going to talk about my opinion on sand, or calcium sand, or whatever you want to call it. Just sand substrates for reptiles, mostly about bearded dragons and geckos. Well, here's my facts so far, what I've found. Basically, I went to a breeder up in Auburn Reptiles, and he uses this thing called reptile by Blue Iguana. What he says about it is that it says right here that it's naturally spherical grains, won't scratch reptiles inside or out or anything like that, and he says it's fine. He uses it on all of his reptiles, or not all of them, but he said he uses it on baby bearded dragons. He says he's raised them up from when they're 20 or up to 20 years. He's had them on there, and they've done just fine. But who knows? He could just be saying that just to sell me the bag or something. But he has it on there, and he's pretty convincing about it. And so I went ahead and picked some up. I'm not gonna put this in here with mine because they're just babies. I'm gonna wait and be safe until they're bigger, about 8 months or 18 inches, just to be safe, because I don't want to risk that with mine just yet. And basically, the other thing I got was Fresh by ZooMed, and it's kind of like, I guess, cat litter. I don't know, but it's not cat litter, but it's for reptiles, and it takes away odor from their poop or feces, so that it doesn't smell in the sand. And went ahead and picked this scooper up for just when I do put the sand in, because it'll make this look a lot better, because sand always just makes desert things look better. But anyway, you can leave comments below and what you think about sand, because now, people have sand, people don't have sand, people have lost reptiles to sand, people have had sand on forever, and it hasn't hurt their reptiles. But I just want to hear what you guys have to say about the sand and what you think about it, because my opinion, I'm going to use it when they're bigger. I'll take the risk when they're bigger, and I know what the risk is, impaction. But basically what people say is that if your reptile is eating sand or eating the calcium out of the sand, there's something wrong with the reptile. It's not the sand. Like, if you go swimming in a pool and you drowned in the water, it's not the water's fault, it's your fault, because you drowned in the bowl. It was your fault because you can't swim or something. Basically with the sand, if they're eating the sand, it's not the sand's fault it killed them, because they're eating the sand. There's something wrong with them. Either they have parasites eating away in their stomach, they just want sand in there, just better than nothing, or they're not getting enough calcium, or things like that would cause them to eat the sand, because they don't just go around eating sand all the time. But that's basically what people say. There's herpetologists say that, there's breeders that say that, and that convinces me, that sounds like a fact to me, that they're not, like, if they're eating, I can understand. If they go to eat something, like a cricket, they attack it, they get some sand in their mouth, then over time I could see that would cause some problems. But just feed them in a different container. Like, this is their bathtub, but I mean, it works if you're gonna feed it. Or just feed them in the cardboard box or something, so they don't get it in their mouth, because they're not gonna eat the sand in their cage, but they could potentially get some sand in their mouth if they are eating a cricket when they go after it. So there's a risk, and there's also a non-risk, I guess you could call it. But that's basically it for today. So I want to hear your opinions on sand, your experiences with sand, and what you think about it. So leave a comment, leave it in the comments below, video, reply, or anything like that. So yeah.